Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, they be better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the freak. He probably everything, and you know she got him beat. Cause a side ain't in the streets. DMs, they be sliding like bass hitters. The mother fellas, they be seeing her work. You say you want an angel, then give her heaven or earth. I respect your relationship. Clever, yeah. If a let a girl do it better. If you know a girl do it better. I'm not the good dog. 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 She see it all, even if it's big or small. Do you know where your girl is? But she not at home.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Green Bay Packers and the Detroit Lions. These NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing right away here, Goff. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
120.
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
3rd and just 2 to go.
180.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
To the air on 1st down. Here's Goff. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage, to make that in cut and make the catch.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
180. 15.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he may have just reached the edge of the red zone before going down. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, Goff. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's out of bounds right around the 10. That's enough to make this 1st and goal.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Goff on 1st and 10. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
We go tonight.
Gibbs now from the gun. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. Just 1 yard on the gain, so now it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 8.
This may be one of the only spots in goal-to-goal situations I wouldn't even consider a run. Now, as a quarterback, you better be aware of those eyes defensively because they're going to be all over you in the passing game.
Anticipating the pass, defense out there in dime. It's 3rd and goal. 3rd and long for him here. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. No doubt about it, Brock. They are trying to take him out of this game from the start. And a touchdown on the opening drive, that's a good way to do it.
Yeah, this is one of those situations, Kate, where you and I up here in this booth, we can hear it and we can feel it. This crowd senses an opportunity to dig those opponents an early hole that before long might become the grave their season rests in if they don't respond.
Fox now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready, ready. Black 40.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. Quick throw out wide by Love. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
Ready. 33. Yellow. Cut.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Winning there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 45. White.
Love from the gun. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 60 red. 60 set.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throw right side, and Dobbs has it. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
50, green. Ready?
Shotgun give now to Jacob. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Tackled by Jack Campbell.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Here's Love to throw. Completed over the middle. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Set, ready. Red, 38. Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's to Reed again. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Come on, set. 10 black. Ready, ready.
Throwing on 1st down, Love. Short throw, tipped. Oh, but he still got it. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Set, hut. Black, 95.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Ready to go with the 2nd quarter. It's the Packers with it inside the red zone.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready, go.
Throwing again. Love. Looking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal. So they fire for the end zone on 1st down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on 2nd and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Brian Branch has it. And he's out the clear. The 40. At the 20. And the Lions will be on the doorstep of the end zone as he is stopped just short of a pick 6. Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal. Gibbs is in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions parlay the interception into points. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Lions double their lead to 14. Fox now to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. Good work so far. He's got room. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
Ready,
A
ready.
nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Let's go. Yellow, hut.
Lloyd running dead ahead. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
That's caught Tucker Kraft. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
Black 40. Watch out now. 50 series.
Love on 3rd and short. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
60 red. 6 ready.
First down throw. Here's Love. He brings it in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Let's go now. Blue, yellow, lining. Hut.
On second down, Jacobs. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
Hey, as much as I love talking about these physical matchups, right now this is psychological. This adds some layers to this third down call. Do you try your hand at another run and hope it fares better? Tougher to go back to it again when it just gets stuffed.
Turning to Jacobs on 3rd. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Now it's Brandon McManus to attempt this Packers field goal. This just 21 yards down the pipe. McManus sends it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap here to Goff. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
He was about to get smacked just as he got rid of it. Sometimes, Kate, that crowd lets you know you're about to get hit. But that's a savvy quarterback play right there. Take that check down. And nothing better than that defender picking you up off the ground after he knocks you down. With that play, that check down, taking some big yards.
And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. We've set it downs for him from the 31. First down throw from Goff. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And the pack gets home, they drop him. And that pushes them back, 3rd down coming up. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. The Lions leading here at Ford Field. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
What?
Off play action, Goff. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. 30. He's at the 10. There he goes, pick 6, touchdown Green Bay. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Goff trying again here after the pick. That's complete to the back. David Montgomery. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Brought down by the ball hawk. He was an all-pro last season, Brock. Xavier McKinney.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. The Packers take their first time out. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Here's Jack.
Love out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Yep, ready.
Back to the air. Love. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
17. Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. This is complete. It's Matthew Golden. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
Here we go. Set.
And the Packer
Blue,
first down.
32.
Motioning the tight end left.
Ready.
Stick it in the air. Love. This is on target to Christian Watson. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The Packers trying to hurry to the line.
10.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Yellow. Hut.
Love with it on 1st down. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful, right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. So we get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Design quarterback run here. Rolling into enemy territory. And this is going to be down to about the opposing 36 for their next snap. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. And he's going to let this fly towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this 3rd phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Love now on 1st and 10. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Shotgun now for Love. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory.
On the ready.
Offense with an enviable spot to be in, 2nd and inches.
Watch out now. 50, 50, green.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 32.
Down.
Loves to throw again. That's to Reed again. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
Set, ready. Ready.
Once more, it's Love. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Jack Campbell with the INT. And the Lions get it back up close to their 40 as he's finally tracked down after that return.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with Gibbs. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. From the gun, Goff. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
Hits him on the in route. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Goff on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Checks it down and gives. And they get this down to the 28. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
180.
They're going to throw again. Goff. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
This is Gibbs on 2nd down. And that short gain is enough for to set it down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Shotgun snap here to Goff. Completed to his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner.
And he will score. It's a Detroit touchdown. The Lions push their lead further to start the half. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate. You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
Fox now to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
On the double.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Blue striker. 52 blue. Trouble. 30.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it'll give the Packers the 1st. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. Oh, he drops and cuts at the right sideline. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
This is Reed working the right side. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
And cycle.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Lions' 20-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Lions take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, heck, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders, they're willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. It's Lions football. If they can hold this lead, they'll continue this postseason run. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Pickup of 17. And the Lions have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
To the air on first down. Here's Goff. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first down, it's Gibbs. He danced away from one tackle, but unable to dance away from the rest of the defense. No gain on that play.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Goff to the air now. That's complete to St. Brown outright. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
180!
They go play action with Goff. He brings it in. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Making that throw in double coverage to a running back, I don't want to live off of that, and I certainly am not going to count on it. But give some credit to the effort it took to make that catch with a whole bunch of bodies around him.
Dumps it off to his running back. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Needing 10 yards now as they line up. It's 2nd and goal.
Like 20!
Throwing again. Here's Goff. He's got it. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions have likely locked up the win right there. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
This one is up and good. And the Lions push their lead to 18. Fox now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Ready?
Back to work after throwing the pick. And he put everything he's got behind it. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
50, green. Cut.
Thrown on first down, Love. Hits his running back. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Offense in a hurry up here. Hand off here to Jacobs. Running in the red zone. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up first and goal.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, he got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Detroit calls timeout. It's second. We'll see how judicious they choose to be with that final timeout. They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Down. 10 black. 10.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We got to see what this flag is all about. Backed up just a bit. Here's another first and goal.
Set punt. Black. 95.
Motioning him from the slot right.
Set.
Shotgun now for Love. Catch is made in close. And some good work to get the yardage back. It's a gain of 7 on first down. We pause now for an injured player, and that looks like Josh Jacobs, who's hurt after that play, and in need of a look from the training staff. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone.
Ready.
Quick throw out wide by Love. And he gets back to the line, but no more.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Touchdown or bust for him here as they set up for third and goal.
Ready.
Love from the gun. And he scores. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers make it an 11-point ball game. On now is McManus to kick this away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. First and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. Has a hole left, room to run. There it is, touchdown Detroit! The Lions making a 3-score game in the fourth. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Bates now for the point after. Boy, was it close, but the point after does go through. And the Lions push their lead to 18. Fox now to kick this one away. And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Let's go. Cut.
Love out of the shotgun. Taking a deep shot here. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost a very quick drive, but the drop kick gives him new life. This is second down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Back to the air. Love. Finds the in route complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Love on 3rd and short. Cut down the field, Golden. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. Given 25 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Let's go now. 60 red. 60 red. Yellow. Check.
Once more, it's Love. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one does not go far. They've got to keep moving quick here. Throwing again. Love. He slides down with enough to pick up that first. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Ready?
From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you're reminded, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Looking quickly here. This might be a free play for him. Has his man, it's Dobbs. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So now, following the penalty, it's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Blue, 32. Ready.
Love looking to pass. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker.
Right.
Offense in the hurry up here.
What's that one? 52. Ready.
Play fake, it's Love. And oh, he got it! Interception! Zach Cunningham comes up with it. And the Lions take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. There's a design run. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. We've drawn up for him. So in Motor City, it's a home win for the Lions. And they were the top-ranked team in action in this wild card.